Hello everybody and welcome to episode 62 of United We Stand with Southend. We are back again for this time a game with Sheffield United. It could be the one that seals our relegation, but it all depends on Cardiff City. After that win against Lincoln in midweek, and a massive win at that, we go into this game with confidence we can get a result and drag ourselves closer to the sides above us. And there are fascinating games to be had right across the Championship this weekend. The biggest one being Lincoln versus Sheffield Wednesday. That is a huge game down the bottom of the table. A win for either of them gives them real hope of survival. If we can win and Sheffield Wednesday lose, we can leapfrog them. So it is a big game for Sheffield today. Cardiff, as I mentioned, they are at home to Luton Town. Luton 11th with a slim chance of making the playoffs. Very slim at that. So yeah, it is all really down to us today to make sure we go to Sheffield and we put on a performance and hopefully leave with 1 or 3. If we leave with none, it might well be curtains. As Danny Cowley's Sheffield United start with Grubik in goal, Zanioli, Dorrington, Kelly, Elise, Amerovic, Sheaf, Moratan, Dospodovic, Greenwood with Valadirbri leading the line. Goodness me, there are some difficult ones to say there. As we start with Cox in goal, Twine is not at right back, Gubbins, Bradley, Burrows, Lowe, Clark, Edmondson, Sang, Moore, with Finazaz alongside 5-goal man Nathan Lowe. And if he can carry that on into this game, I will make a statue of him outside Roots Hall because he will deserve it. Single-handedly at the moment, he is the man keeping us in the fight. But the fight may well end today. If Cardiff pick up a positive result at home to Luton, it will be curtains for us unless we do the same. So we have to probably match Cardiff's result today or better it to survive another week. It's going to be a tough ask against Sheffield United. We're staying on positive though. We have done it all season. We are going to go down swinging. And I tell you, we are going to go down swinging. Zaniola with a throw. In towards Moratan. Into Omagaric. The thing is to come here and not get battered, I think is the best thing I can hope for. And no, it's an goal. No, it's a goal. It's not an own goal. And it is a goal for Sheffield United. Right at the start. That will please those at the Cardiff City Stadium. And it just sums up our luck this season. Deflected goal. Yeah. Completely wrong, Fuchs Cox. And Sheffield United lead early. Fairness, a defeat today and a defeat for Cardiff leaves us in exactly the same position, which is why the goal difference is huge. So don't get battered here. If we can lose this by an odd goal, I'll be alright. Oh, Cox, I tell you what. He's going to be a busy boy. We might move down to balanced. I'm scared. I'm scared already. As Dosporovic will take the corner. I've said too many letters for that name. Ball towards the back stick, headed away. Sang will go after it and try and bring us down the field. There are bodies in the attack and he just stopped running, which is amazing. The man just went past him and he stopped running. Elise through, looking for the ball, and ball will send that away. Edmondson nearly ran into his man. Bradley onto a Zaz. Through to Sang. Go on, Thomas. Running down that right-hand side. Need to pick somebody out in the middle if you can. He finds Edmondson, who finds Nathan Lowe. He doesn't find the net this time. Blocked by the defender. Nothing has come up yet from the Cardiff City Stadium, which isn't a good thing, isn't necessarily a bad thing at the moment. As Edmondson tries to get a shot away, he does. Grubich with the save. A draw would see us down at this point in time with this permutation. Rolls it short. We can only hope that Sheffield United get a little bit complacent. Maybe. As I said, we have a good record against playoff sides. We've beaten more sides in the top half than we have in the bottom half this season, although we are 2-0 down here. And the death kill is about to sound, probably. Sang missed the interception. There's a shock. Has to play. Poor old Brad Halliday dying on his arse at this point. But Desrovic puts in for Sheffield United for 2. I mean, you look at the calibre of the squad they've got, Sheffield United. It's not a fair fight. Why is Elliot Moore so deep? Free kicks to Sheffield United. It's been all them, apart from the half chance that Nathan Lowe had, and Dorrington puts it wide. Edmondson with the block. Come on, boys. We've just got to keep hanging in there at the moment. Maybe get ourselves back into the game later in it. At this point in time, as the ball is headed away. Clark is after it. The counter-attack is probably our best hope of a goal, because we do flood forward when we go, and Edmondson proves that as he breaks into the attack to score to get us back in the game at 2-1. The Lino's running back to the halfway line. He is not running back to put his flag up. Half an hour gone. Sheffield United 2, Southend 1. Still very much in it, and I cannot believe I'm saying that. We are at game 44. No one gave us a prayer of surviving in the Championship, and we are proving everybody wrong, like we've done all along. Going down with a bit of defiance, if we're going down at all today. Greenwood with the free kick. As the ball is sent in, Sheaf heads on, nodded towards goal. Cox with the save, offside flag goes up anyway. Corner to Sheffield United, closing in on half time. We've had no scores come up at all. There must have been a goal somewhere, as the ball is headed up rather than out, and it's completed by Scott Twine. Greenwood into Zaniola. Ball in. He's offside. Yeah. I mean, I manifested that into existence, but he was definitely offside. I'm going to prove you. I mean, he's miles off. Yeah. See? My eyes are all right. 3 minutes of added time. Let's check those half-time scores. Cross your fingers. And the half-time scores are not that good for us. So where are Lincoln and Sheffield Wednesday? 0-0. Cardiff and Luton is 0-0. But that is enough for Cardiff City at the moment to take us out of the game. So we need an equalising goal here, or a goal for Luton Town. And hopefully a couple for Luton Town. As Burrows will pick it up. Plays it on to Twine. Try and find a ball into the centre if you can, Scott. Need a bit of magic from you. Need a bit of magic from somebody today. Don't care who at this point. Ahmedovic. Trying to come cross field. Goes back into Dorrington. That's it. Push them back. Sheaf. Trying to feed that through. Greenwood looked like he was offside to me, and he was. Release with the throw. Just keep in the game at this point. Edmondson with a great challenge. Picked up by Zaniola. Sheaf trying to get the shot away. Deflected by Gubbins. Corner to Sheffield United. It's tense, as you can probably tell. Desprovic. Few less letters that time. Ball towards the back stick. Headed away. And they will get another chance from the other side. Corner taker. About to take it. Swings that in. Looking for the back stick. Cox stays on his line. Counter attack. Not really on. Finazaz with a better ball. It might well have been. We might stick him out on the left hand side in a minute. I have a cunning plan. It's not that cunning. It's just something a bit ironic, really. As Azaz picks the ball up. As Twine went well beyond him. Azaz has still got the ball. Can he find a teammate? He can find Nathan. He can find Nathan Burrows. Harrison Burrows. Pulled towards Edmondson at the far post. I'm making players up now. Sang picks it up in back play. It's been a long season. Hell, we're still playing FM24. It's been a long cycle at this point. Burrows with the ball. In towards Twine. Finds Bradley. Gets the shot in towards Nathan Lowe. Oh, unlucky. Might be better if you'd have saved one from Lincoln. I mean, I can't criticise Nathan Lowe at all. As I say, he has single-handedly kept us in this race. So we are going to take off Scott Twine. We're going to move Finazaz out to the left. And we're going to bring on Mark Harris, the player on loan from Cardiff City. And we're going to take off Sang for Brad Halliday as well, because I like an ironic twist to a plot. So if Mark Harris can score the equaliser, that would be hilarious. Or a winning goal as Preston lead against Middlesbrough. We finally see something pop up. Nothing from Cardiff yet, which means it's still 0-0 in my head. God, I miss the days where you could put the scores up in the bottom corner. Made life so much easier. Bring it back, please. Harris looking for Lowe. Still onside. Plenty of Southend players in the area, including Finazaz, but Gruitch with a big hand to it to stop a certain goal. And here comes the breakaway. Valabieri. Will he find a ball into the area? He'll play it across for Sheaf. And a good save from Cox. 25 minutes to play. We might have to take the handbrake off. We might just leave it where it is for now. We are probably desperate for an equaliser, in all honesty. But we don't know is the answer. I might try and see if I can find out. Because it's killing me. There's nothing. Literally, that's all that pops up when I press the teams. That's it. Honestly? Nothing. Ooh, anything else? Home stats? Stop. Nope. Players' ratings. Passing network. I don't want to know the passing network. I want to know if Cardiff City are winning. Nothing. Useless. Everybody. Useless. There should be someone sitting in the stands with an earpiece going like that, going, yeah, there's been a goal, or there hasn't been a goal. Oh, right. We're going to take off a couple more. We're going to take off Harris and Burrows. We're going to bring on Bagan, another Cardiff City loanee. Bear with me. We're going to take off Nathan Lowe. And we're going to bring on Colby Bishop for him. And we're going to take off Jordan Clark and bring on Alex Gilbert for the final 15 minutes. That is all the cards played. Positive is the step forward. And Sheffield United make a couple of changes as well. Into the final 10 minutes. Come on, Luton. Grab a goal. Don't care how you grab it, as long as you do. We're going to have an agonising wait. Middlesbrough have equalised against Preston. Doesn't really matter. As Bell picks it up. The good thing is it's only 2-1 at this point. As Dykes comes forward though. Will he pick out a teammate or will he be snuffed out? Baptiste with the shot, but he puts it well over. So at 2-1, the goal differences will be level. But if Cardiff have picked up a point, unless Mark Harris can score this, and he hits the wall, Gilbert might have a shot. Somebody have a go. For the love of God. As it's finished at Bramall Lane. 2-1 is the final score. Very even game in the end. We just haven't done enough to get a point. Do we continue the fight for another week? And the answer, unfortunately, is no. We do not continue the fight for another week. Cardiff and Luton have a 0-0 draw, which sends us down. Lincoln and Sheffield Wednesday, they drew as well. Neither really helped themselves. Preston picking up that point against Middlesbrough probably pulls them away with 2 to play. But for us, the race, unfortunately, is over. And it was going to come to a point, I guess, when we were going to run out of games. I said it maybe a couple of episodes ago, or maybe a little while ago, that we were going to run out of games eventually. We just left ourselves with too much to do in the end. So we've got 2 games to play. We've got Swansea and we've got Watford to play in our final 2 games of the Championship season. Let's see the results and wrap it all up. So, we gave Roots Hall one hell of a send-off as we beat Swansea by 8 goals to 3. And bearing in mind, we were behind in the first minute. Mads Frockia, 4 for Scott Twine. Nathan Lowe, Liam Lindsay, and an own goal, securing the win. And then on the final day of the championship season, we won away at Watford. Jordan Clark with the only goal of the game. As the final championship table is revealed and all 3 promoted sides go back to whence they came. But we finished the season with 3 wins from 5. It's gutting we had such a poor start in the end. 11 wins, 73 goals we scored in the season, which was more than Norwich City and the same as Sheffield United, who finished in the playoffs. We did, however, concede 97 goals, which is the reason probably why we're going down. But 39 points is a respectable total for a team that were expected to finish at quite a distance away from safety. So much like in real life, Southend's championship adventure ends at 1 season, but it was mighty close in the end. 5 points the difference from us staying up in the championship. In the end, we ended up with more wins than Cardiff did overall. It was the losses that cost us in the end. And that is it for United We Stand. I'll be back shortly with a brand new series to hopefully eventually finish off the FM24 cycle. I have a really interesting idea and I hope you'll join me for it. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you next time.